Hello boys and girls, today we are going to be painting our sky and our ground. So we will get watercolor that looks like this. We will also get watercolor that looks like this, and it's open like this. When you're finished with your watercolor, make sure you close it like that, and you want to hear the click. So again, this isn't closed, that is closed. And we're using this because this watercolor palette has brown. So now I'm going to get started on my sky. So your brush is going to be in the water. Take your brush out and you're going to wake up your first color. Get some water, wake up your color, wake up. You don't need that much water. You don't want to have a big puddle. You just swirl it around, just like that. And then you add your color in. The more water you add, the lighter your color is. The more you swirl, the darker your color is going to be. And you can always add more water like this to create what's called a wash. So yes, you can go on top of your crayons, but try not to. Try to just color in your background and try not to go on top of your crayons. Okay, so this is my sky right here. Taking my color, I'm going around my tree, around my head, adding some more color right here. And now I'm ready to, and if you get some on yourself, just wipe it off with your finger. And now I'm ready to get a new color and blend. So make sure you wash your brush. Repeat after me, touch the bottom, stir it around, wipe it on the side. And you do need to have a good amount of water to wake up the color. So you might need to tap the water and then wake it up. Wake it up, just like that. And now I'm ready to add in my pink down here. So the closer you hold it to the metal, the gold part, the more control you have. You also want to hold your brush like it is a pencil. So you don't want to hold it like this. You want to hold it like this. And I'm painting with the tip of my brush. I'm not going like this. So if you hold your brush just like this, you have a lot more control. And that's what you want. You want to have control because you want to know where the paint is going. Now I'm ready to blend these two. Just like that. Gonna add a little bit up here. And now I'm ready to add a little bit more pink. Going around my tree, around myself, and now I'm just filling it in. And when it comes to blending, the second you like it, that's when you stop. So I like my sky, and I'm going to stop now. Now I'm going to do my trees. So I'm going to go into this green. I'm going to add a little bit of green here. Now if your green is a little icky looking like this, it's been a little dirty, people haven't been cleaning their brush, you can use this green. Just very lightly swirl it. And this is a nice watercolor. You don't need to swirl hard. Now I'm going to wash my brush and I'm going to go in to orange. Maybe add a little bit of orange. Maybe add a little bit of red down here. Maybe add a little bit more red. Even though it might turn a little brown with the green, it's okay because this is a fall tree. Okay, and I'm gonna go in, just lightly swirl. Make sure you really clean the brush before you go into these colors, because these are nicer than this right here. So you really need to clean your brush. I'm gonna go in, add in some orange. I'm gonna go in and add in some red. Now, if you do too much, like I just did, I'm gonna move this over. You can always take your paper towel and just lightly tap. And look at that. Very nice. You can always add more on top, just like this. So just figure out what you like, what looks good. And yes, if you're doing a fall tree, you want to do all the colors. Now I'm going to go in with my brown and color in my tree. Color in my tree. So if this happens to you, if your paper is kind of curling, just take a paper towel and just wipe it off. Not a big deal. I forgot the color in this part. And now I'm done. So again, it's okay if the colors are kind of getting into one another. That happens with watercolor. You just gotta be patient. And just watch it while it dries. Okay, so now I'm ready to do my ground. And I like this green, so I'm gonna keep using it. See, I only touched the color once and I filled in that whole area. So you really don't need to swirl that much. You just spread out the color. And now, if you don't like your outfit, you can always go on top of it. Just like that. Just be mindful, do not go on top of your skin. Okay, now I'm going to use this orange right here to swirl my brush. And now I'm gonna start to fill in some of these pumpkins. And the color is actually pretty dark, so I'm gonna add some more water and spread it out. That's how you get this nice watercolor effect. If your watercolor is crumbly like this, just take it and do that. And then it'll still work. Now I used a different green on purpose because I wanted to use this green for this pumpkin right here. I didn't want to use the same colors. So same thing, I used this blue for my sky. I'm gonna use this one for my blue pumpkins. All right, and that is it. I'm just going over my stems. I'm gonna maybe add my leaves back in. It's perfectly fine that I painted over them. Too many red, so I just used my paper towel. Not a big deal. Gonna maybe use it just a little bit more. And now I'm going to use this blue right here for my shirt. I really don't need that much because I like the color of my shirt. I just wanted to fill this in a little bit more. So the more water you add, the lighter it is. With regular paint, if we add in white, that makes the color lighter. With this, it's the more water you add. That's what makes it a little bit lighter. I'm gonna also add in a touch of green to kind of bring the turquoise back. This turquoise, it's green and blue, not just blue. If you're doing this, just make sure you don't color on top of your skin. And if you ever do too much, just take your paper towel and lightly tap. I think that's about it. If I could do this again, I probably wouldn't add in my leaves. I think it's fine without it. If this same thing with the tree is happening with you, you can just paint right on top after it dries a little bit. And that's it. Once you're done, put your paintbrush in the water, put your picture on the drying rack, and put your messy mat away. And when everyone at your table is done, make sure you close your watercolor palette.